There is nothing new under the sun. And people come up with new shit all the time. Hi, I'm Dr. Alice Rizzi. I'm a licensed psychologist and a mindfulness coach. My website is Together Mindful, and I help ambitious, heart led women create the positive impact that they want in the world by experiencing more confidence, more self trust, and fully believing that they are capable of doing the thing that they want, that they get to have what they want to have. So, people are creating new things every single day, every minute, every hour. Someone is out there doing something. What really grinds my gears is when somebody says, I created this for the first time. This is my process or system or methodology or blah, 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 blah. Because, like, people have been around for a fairly long time. Like in the span of the earth, okay, not that much, but in the span of people, a pretty long time. And I think sometimes we forget that there were these great like authors and narrators and philosophers and just people of the world who passed on wisdom before they could even like write it down anywhere. And there is so much wisdom in that. And so now, like thousands of years later, when someone says, hey, I came up with this thing and it's only mine and I'm the first, and if you copy me, I will sue your ass. Like, that really bothers me because the foundation of everything that they created most likely existed long, long, long ago. Maybe they just created the words to describe it a certain way. Maybe they arranged the pieces of the system in their specific way and they gave it a name, and maybe they trademarked it or copyrighted it. And so now it's theirs. I believe that's all bullshit. Like, yes, I create my own courses and programs and communities, and all of them are based on something. I am not saying that this is mine and only mine and every idea in it is unique, because it's absolutely not. Like, I've gone through school, I've lived on this earth, I've been educated, I consume social media. So every idea that I have very likely came from somewhere else. And I try to embody it, and I try to walk my talk, not talk my walk. And when it's possible, I give credit to where specific ideas came from. So, for example, I talk about principles from cognitive behavioral therapy all the time, and I'm happy to credit Aaron Beck and Judith Beck. And if it's ever relevant, I'm happy to give it credit even to Freud, even though I don't really subscribe to many of his ideas. But he's, the father of modern psychology. Talk therapy came through him. And so we can recognize that and give him credit. Many of the ideas that I share come from skills and tools that I learned during my doctoral program in psychology. And every professor who taught me had their own idea or perspective on what they were teaching. And so I'm sure some of that rubbed off on me. And so when there is research or philosophy or something science backed, I am happy to credit it. And I do believe that we all have our own wisdom to share. And the way that we talk about something can be new and unique and different. And that's why you might have heard something 100 times before, but when someone new says it a certain way, it finally lands for you. And you're like, oh, now I get it. And so that's part of the reason that I am here on YouTube, because all of these wonderful, great, expansive, fantastic people came before me, but you might have not heard of them or their ideas. And so if I get to share some of that with you, their legacy lives on. The impact that they created keeps rippling on. And that is my hope as well. At the end of the day, you might not remember who said something that I said, and that's okay. Like, yes, I have a business, I'm trying to make money too. But if I say something and it really lands for you, and like you use it in your life or in your business or in your relationships, and you're just like, man, I can't remember who said that. Like, that's okay. Cut yourself some slack. I'm happy that what I have to say resonates with you and that other people get to benefit from it too. Like, that is part of my mission, vision, and values in life, that I can potentially help you be more mindful, make more mindful, intentional choices in your life so that you get to experience more peace, ease, and joy. And then that ripples out into your life and your friends and people you come into contact with. And that's the legacy that we all get to leave together for future generations. Like, how cool is that?